Pippen on the shot. Did not get it. Rebound West. We will go to the third amazing overtime. Tied. The Suns 114. Chicago 114. Images of Boston Garden in 76. We'll be back after we take a 90-second break.
Back and forth, big shot after big shot, guys cramping up. We find a way to win that game, a triple overtime.
I mean, that's got to be one of the greatest games of all time. That triple overtime game was that was phenomenal.
The Phoenix Suns are about to become the first team in the history of the NBA Finals to lose games 1 and 2 at home.
You'd have told me I wouldn't win a game. I don't care who came in here that year in the series at home. You're out of your freaking mind.
Everybody writes us off. Now we got to go back to Chicago. We got to play 3 straight games. You know, no way are the Phoenix Suns going to go into, you know, Michael Jordan in Chicago and win 2 out of 3 to send us back.
When you're playing in the finals, you know, obviously the lights are bigger, and they say that it's a lot slower. Like you watching the game, and it's like you're watching a motion picture, reel to reel, and it's coming at you, and it's huge. It's the game was huge. It's star-studded. Everybody was there.
So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, hope you'll stay with us. The Suns try to shine in Game 3, down 2-zip in the NBA Finals.
I never felt as though we had the same intensity that we needed to win the basketball game. I almost felt like we felt so comfortable being up, and they jumped on us.
Now, last week there was a bit of a controversy in Phoenix. Some of the players were wearing this T-shirt. Now, they weren't wearing it because they were feeling cocky, but they were looking for a rallying cry. But Phil Jackson said, wait a minute, it's a little bit too early for you guys to wear that shirt. So they took it off, and they put them on ice, and probably had a good time. As you can see, Phoenix is saying that maybe you won't wear these at all.
You know, we kind of took that to heat, like, really? Y'all really think we're about to lose this thing? Like, no. And we just kept pushing. You know, no matter they had the best player in the world at the time. We just kept pushing and would not give up.
Well, that game is really special in my mind for so many reasons, and probably as much as anything, it's because KJ really struggled the first 2 games. I think he had one of the games in Phoenix he didn't even score.
Johnson changed his mind, picked off by Tucker.
He was getting killed, and Charles stepped up and defended him.
If Kevin Johnson, we wouldn't be here without him. And if you're gonna boo Kevin Johnson or give him a hard time if he's struggling, please don't come to the game, because we don't need you.
And we played Kevin, it was triple overtime games, however, whatever the math is, however many minutes. He played 62 minutes and 59 seconds. I took him out for 1 second at the end of a quarter one time. I wish I would have left him in, he could have stood there. But he played every minute of that game and guarded Michael Jordan and had a fantastic game.
Johnson out guarded by Tucker, goes to the left hand, beautiful move! Kevin Johnson at his very best, off the crossover.
We took Kevin off of B.J. Armstrong because those guys, B.J. and Paxson, they were just standers, just sit in the corner. So Kevin is not built that way to just play someone like that. I think we started putting him on Jordan during that series because it kind of energized him.
You were vilified in the newspaper, seen as the GOAT of Game 1 and 2, but you came back with an absolutely stunning performance. Is there any personal vindication in this?
It's just a good win for the team. I want to do whatever I could to make our team win. And when I walked into Chicago, I had a lot of fans here. They were cheering me, I guess, because they liked the way I had been playing in Game 1 and 2.
Out to Marley. Here comes the trio. Suzanne! What a shot!
The shots that Dan made from almost half court, the dunks that Charles were getting, the defensive plays that Chambers was making, all that stuff, man, it just coincided on we are not going to give up this game.
What I do remember is just nail biter, and you know our main guys, Marley, Charles, Kevin, just played their hearts out.
Here's Haynes to win it. We go to a second overtime.
And then it got eerie after the first overtime. In the second overtime, you start hearing whispers of Boston. It's the same thing happened in Boston. Like, oh my God, this is going to happen again. The Westy was like, that's not going to be Boston again, because Westy had a way of coaching that did not have you so wrapped up intense in the game. He relaxed you all the time. He would come in the very intense moment, grab his clipboard, and he'll have a joke on there, or he'll say something funny, or You know, what are you worried about? This is what we wanted to do. Anybody here that don't want to be here right now? He look around and it just relaxed you.
He had him ready to go. He said, we're taking this thing back to Phoenix. And we were just kind of like, yeah, they're probably just, you know, lay down. They know they're not going to beat us 3 straight ball games. And they came out and took it to us. And next thing we know, we were packing up for another road trip back out to the Valley of the Sun.
The Suns will win this amazing triple overtime game here in Chicago Stadium.